What's going on, guys? Big up to Cax here, coming at you with a game of free-for-all. The map is Sanctuary, and I wish that I was showing you guys some Black Ops 2 footage where I know how to throw stunts and I don't break windows while I do it. But anyway, as you guys all know, there's an embargo on it, which means that we can play it, we just can't make any videos about it. What are you missing? Are you missing anything? At the moment, you're not. At the moment, the servers aren't up, which means that you can't play online multiplayer, which is what everybody's waiting for, obviously. I cannot tell you how excited I am to use the ballista, unscope ballista. So let's talk a little bit about what to expect, right? What to expect with the sniper rifles of Black Ops 2. It pretty much has been said, right? It's a little bit slower than Modern Warfare 3, and it's a little bit faster than Black Ops. At the same time, you don't have that same sway, although there is a tiny little bit of difference in the sniping style between all the Infinity Ward Call of Duties as opposed to the Black Ops one, where it was just almost impossible to do it. And I know that there's a lot of you out there that fucking played Black Ops and were amazing at it with the sniper rifle. Props to you. It wasn't my game, not for me, but props to you. So, am I excited for what's going to be happening? Absolutely. Am I excited for the things that I'm going to be able to bring to you guys? Yeah, hell yeah. Playing this game, playing Black Ops has rejuvenated my love for the game, my love for making videos, my love for, you know, being a part of this YouTube thing. I've taken too long of a time off to not enjoy it, right? Usually when you stop playing a game for a while, you just ooh, no scope, get it, Hex, get it. I was actually playing this game with a couple of people that recognized me, so saludos, aka hellos, aka how are yous. But I was thinking, and you guys tell me if this is something that you guys want to see for Black Ops 2. And this is something that I've been doing on my Spanish channel. Like most of the gameplays that I upload to my Spanish channel are all games exactly like this one. You know, 30 and 15s or 30 and 12s, 30 and 10s, 30 and 7s. Nothing too extraordinary. Nothing. You know, good enough. It's entertainment gameplay, right? I'm obviously running around. I'm dying a lot, but I'm fucking running around like a maniac trying to get shots. But at the same time, winning the game, right? Because that's what I do. I like to win games. If a clip happens to happen, well, then that's that. Now, I will tell you that come Black Ops 2, I am going to be making montages. Now, if you guys are wondering what sort of montages, well, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be the usual montages that you guys are used to. It's not going to be the usual montages that you guys, you know, probably like to see or probably don't. Who knows? It's not going to be the montages that you're used to seeing nowadays with the standards of, you know, text on the left-hand side being more important than the actual gameplay. Because to me, and I'm not talking shit about anyone, I enjoy montages as the way they are right now, but for me it was more, at one point it was more about the actual shots as opposed to whether or not you were lucky enough to get you know, the feed going. Now in this whole process of reinvention and reinventing standards, a lot of things have happened. Okay, a lot of things have happened, and one of them is suffering, and that's the actual value of a clip. Okay, now in my day, and I'm talking like an old ass motherfucker, because one, I am, and two, I've been here from the fucking get-go, right? So I know what's what. I know what the standards were back then. I know what sort of clips were accepted and valued and all that, right? In the process of creating and generating this new standard of montages, this new standard of what is acceptable and what isn't, and what you should and shouldn't put on a video montage. Well, first of all, that's the first thing that's getting lost, right? The ability of having fun while making montages and highlighting, because that's what a montage is, right? You highlight your best moments in Call of Duty. Now, that's the first thing, right? You lose the fun in it because you're more concentrated in and this is something that a lot of my teammates go through, and I'm sure that a lot of your teammates go through if you have a clan, or a lot of your friends or peers or anything. And a lot of YouTubers, YouTube snipers that you know, a lot of this thing gets lost within them, right? A lot of things that happen to be, you know, the fun in it, right? So you hear somebody say, it's like, fuck, man, getting clips is so brutal. You know, I hop on for 8 hours a day. I fucking play this game, and it's hard as fuck to get clips and blah, blah. I grind it out to get clips. And there alone, I already see a problem, right? And this is something that I talked to with Optic Kits, because that dude is an absolute monster, like an absolute monster. I fucking love the way that guy plays. I like chilling with him. He's a cool dude. I haven't got a chance to play with him in about a week though, but I intend to come back and play with my teammates very, very much. But yeah, as I was saying, so a lot of things get lost, and one of them is the aspect of actually having fun. For me, and this is something that I've always been about, right? This has always been my thing. I always focus on the middle of the screen as opposed to the bottom left-hand side of the screen. And I understand the standards and the feed replicates and is meant to be there to show how fast the sniper is, right? And how fast you are at killing your enemy. I understand that completely. Okay, but when we sit down and actually examine the current montages, the current state of montages and the way they are right now, all you see is people laying down, and I'm not talking shit about anyone, I'm just pointing this out, guys. So please don't misconstrue this, don't take any, don't read into this. This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what I've been talking about. Some people lay down and zoom in and then get a 4-man feed. That's cool, man. I like, you know, whatever, you got the feed. But at that point, that's where the essence of fun clips is getting lost, right? Because at that point, the player or the montage maker, at that point, at that specific point, all he's concentrating on is getting the names to line up on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, the feed. For me, it's a lot more fun, and it's a lot better, and it's like, I don't give a shit. And this is me. You guys can be all about the feeds and the standards all you want, but for me, I tell you right now, I am more about the smart plays. I'm more about the actual cool shots. What happens in the middle of the screen, guys? I don't give a shit if the you know, the feed lines up. I could care less. These are your standards, and you can either choose to abide by them or not. But I do suggest, okay, that if you are gonna abide by the standards of feeds and you know, on screen 5. Fucking whatever the fuck you guys call it, on screen 5-man or whatever. I suggest that you guys actually concentrate on the actual shots as opposed to just the feed. I tell you right now, if you choose to start right now with Black Ops 2 and you choose to say, you know what, and obviously, you know, the quad feed is going to be a ribbon that's going to be very utilized, or it's going to be used a lot because it rewards you immediately for getting a quad feed by getting the ribbon up top. I'm all about it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I'm all about it, but don't sacrifice the feed at the bottom left-hand corner for the actual game, for the actual gameplay, because at that point you're putting gameplay second and text on the bottom left-hand corner first. And again, if that's the way you choose to do you, it's all good. But I'm just throwing that out there. Okay, so now back to the Black Ops 2 sniping and everything. As of right now, all you've been seeing probably is footage from people playing combat training, etc. And that's, you know, that's cool. It's training. But to me, the essence of actually playing against somebody, playing a human being, is always going to defeat everything else. So until we're able to hop online, and until we're able to actually compete against another human being, we're really not going to be able to determine whether or not the sniping is going to be what it is. Because as of right now, there's no patches. As of right now, the patches for whatever the actual game release is going to be, we don't have that. So we're going to have to wait until Tuesday of next week to actually know what's going on. I have a feeling that the servers are going to come up on Friday via a text that I saw from Optic Wanderhar. But anyway, this game wrapped up. I talked a shit ton. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the last video that I uploaded. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a random video. Until next time, as always, this has been Optic Hex. I'm out. Peace!